haters. Check out how I made it from scratch, just call me crossfader. Wrote it down on paper, now haters can catch the gas vapor. Cross the state of federal.
Over this past week, the Superplex Party family suffered a loss in our family. On TikTok, he was known as Tony. In real life, his name was Anthony Brooks. Anthony Brooks lost his battle with depression. Anthony leaves to mourn him a wife, Laura, and 2 sons. We are dedicating this episode of the podcast to our good friend and our wrestling sidekick, Tony. We're probably gonna get a little bit emotional. So if that's not something you want to listen to, then you can find some other enjoyment or some other place to be. But if you do want to listen, and we'll pepper stories in about Tony as well while we are in the recording process. So before we begin, Gilbert and myself would like to send our deepest condolences to the family of Anthony Brooks and Tony. We are going to miss you for a very long time. And I know Angry would like to say a few words.
So, I'm just going to start from the very beginning, from when I first got the news. I got the text from Thomas that Anthony lost his battle. I did not want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it at all. I convinced myself that Thomas is wrong on this one. No way. No way. Thomas is wrong. I went on to TikTok and I messaged him. And I get a reply that this was his wife and Anthony has lost his battle with depression. I did not know what to think. I did not know how to process this. I was in complete and utter and total shock. Tony is my friend. I loved him. I love him. He is a good man. And Tony, I will miss you.
I think we should always have a place in our hearts for people to touch us, as friends, as loved ones. And Tony's love was wrestling, and both Angry and I experienced that love. Tony would come in, he would just pop in, he would come on the panel. Tony would stay as long as he could if he didn't have to take care of his boys or have to go cook dinner or anything like that. And even then he would come right back. Tony gave out great information about wrestling. Tony knew his stuff about wrestling. He was really, really enthusiastic about it, and we loved having him here. There was never a time we turned Tony down for coming in. We never did. We we're always happy to have him come in and share time with us because he made our show funnier. He made our show brighter. He made our show everything. He was there with us when we did the live stream of the Survivor Series. He kind of dipped out right before CM Punk showed up, but he was still in the comment section going, "Guys, you see CM Punk." So
yeah. And we never forget that he showed up when Tony Khan owes me $50. Tony Khan, you still owe me $50.
Oh my goodness. Tony was with us. It was me, Angry, and Tony watching that
Full Gear.
And Tony was so upset after that Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland match. He's like, dude, I gotta go back. I gotta leave. I'll be back. And we were live streaming. It was us.
Yeah, it was us.
Yeah.
And
he loved it. He
loved it. He loved wrestling. That was one of his joys. That was one of his loves.
Yeah, but he would also like send me an angry messages on like Instagram and on TikTok because Angry can attest to this. He used to literally send us messages. Like he would send me a message on TikTok and then send me something on Instagram, and I'd be like, Tony, damn, I didn't even get a chance to answer the message that you had on TikTok, dude. What the fuck, man?
And definitely he would have kept you rolling.
Oh yeah,
definitely kept you laughing. And
he was one of the funniest.
Vince, and I'll never forget when we first the whole Vince McMahon
the Janelle Grant shit.
Grant shitting on your head.
Oh God.
That whole lawsuit when it first hit. Tony was the one that first coined the name the Dookie Driver.
Yes, that was Tony. Tony was Tony with the Dookie Driver. That was Tony. In a nutshell, that's exactly who the hell Tony was. That he was like, oh shit, it's the Dookie Driver. Like it was really
that was some of kind of his humor, and that's mild, and that was it being mild.
That was really being mild. If we could show y'all some of the messages Tony used to send us, it was not for the faint of heart. Tony was not fucking around. Like that's what
Tony would go. He go straight for the jugular and make you laugh.
He really would. He was so like you could tell he just liked having fun. Tony used to message me and ask me for advice on his wife, his wife on his kids, and how do you stand up to bullies that are bullying your kid? What are you doing? And we used to have these conversations, and that is what I think I'll miss more than anything. It's just the interaction. His wife went out of her way to tell me how much he genuinely appreciated me, and I was kind of gobsmacked because I was like, your husband would come in. It didn't matter what day this show was on. If it was on a Wednesday, he was there on a Wednesday. If we would live stream it on a Friday, he would live stream on a Friday. If we said, hey, we got live stream this premium content, Tony would be there.
If we were going to be there on a Saturday,
he'd be there.
Whatever day, he was there.
We were
going to be there on Sunday. He was there. Whether it be on the panel or in the comments, he was there.
He was always there. And that is something that a friend like that, you don't just simply lose. You lose almost a part of your family. And it has been a rough couple of days for both Angry and myself. We kind of have been avoiding doing this. We have. Like, we know it's Wednesday/Thursday. We got to do Superplex Party. We got to do the live streams, and it just was so hard for us to do. The next day, I remember Angry telling me, "Hey, I miss my friend," and that I didn't even say it. Like I just said, "Me too," but like I was in tears. Angry's like, I'm waiting for for him to call and say it was just a cruel joke so I can cuss him the fuck out. But I miss my friend, and I was in my kitchen. Like I had a cup of coffee and I was just staring out my back window, out of the back door, just crying, you know, because this one hurts. It's not just that we lost a person that watched somewhere. We lost a friend. We really lost a friend. And that part is the part that just doesn't.
It's not gonna heal anytime soon.
No. As long as angry,
but as long as
it's not gonna heal. We're not.
Yeah.
We're gonna remember Tony years on down the road. There will always be a very special place in both of our hearts for Tony. I know his wife is a very private person, and I know his two little boys probably don't need to be hearing it from, two random guys off of TikTok. But if Laura is listening, if Tony's wife,
if you just happen to be scrolling through and you pass through this live and you hear us talking about Tony, we love him and we miss him and
we love that man. Like I'm trying not to cry now.
Right.
We really, there's going to be a hole in this show and a hole in our hearts for a while. And we're going to try to shoulder through it. And if I start crying in the middle of it, or if Angry starts crying in the middle of it, shut the fuck up. We're grown men and we like wrestling, and it's not like we haven't cried before. I fucking cried when Cody Rhodes won the world title, so y'all kiss my ass. But this is tough.
It's gonna be tough, but we're doing what Tony, I know. I know Tony would have wanted us to keep talking about wrestling, because I'm never. The last thing he messaged me was about Natalia, and just how WWE, which is kind of misusing her.
Yeah,
and just kind of just want to know, just keeping her around because of her looks.
He messaged me about Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill. He's like, who can beat him? I'm like, nobody. The fuck ain't nobody go beat them.
No.
As long as, even if there's no longer a superplex party, and it's just me and Angry being two old men talking about fucking modern wrestling when we're both in our fucking 80s. Tony's gonna be there. I'm trying, man. I'm sorry. I'm really trying. He's gonna be.
I know, man. I know.
So as long as we're talking wrestling, Tony, you will never ever be.
So you're always gonna be. You'll never be forgotten, Tony. You will never be forgotten. So long as we are talking about wrestling, you will never be forgotten.
You will never be forgotten. And we're gonna shoulder.
Now with that,
soldier on, man.
We gotta soldier on.
All right. So this week was interesting. Damian Priest cussed out Drew McIntyre finally.
I know, right?
Remember the girl that was like, all you had to do was leave?
Just leave. All you had to do was leave. Why did you just leave? And Damian Priest came out. He's like, hey, all you had to do was leave, man. Said, look, and I listened.
I thought
you said the best time would have been come after you and win. knock you out.
Like, yeah.
1, 2, 3, and go on about the back. And that's what I did.
But as soon as Damian Priest said that, I was like, "That's that girl. That's that woman."
That's the first thing I pictured was that. Why didn't you leave? Just leave. But here you making another grown man.
Oh my god!
you making room in your head. You're clearing out space for this grown man to move in and live rent free there.
He
But Drew,
he told him like,
man,
"Hey,
damn it, Drew. Though he's come back firing though." And
listen, I'm trying to tell you, Damian Priest. I know what Drew McIntyre said, but Damian Priest we even said it right before the cash-in. We were like, Damian Priest is world champion. We weren't really sold.
Well, see, here's the thing. I wanted Damian Priest to be champ when he first got the Money in the Bank, the Money in the Bank thing. But then after a while, man, his failed cash in after failed cash in, then it was like,
And they were almost and then it was
just and then it was just
he told Drew that he was like, "Hey, you were the one that won it." And I cannot do Damian Priest's voice, and I'm jealous because that voice is like deeper.
Yeah.
It sounded like what Darkseid would sound like if he was on vacation. Right, you know what I mean? Like Damian, Darkseid would sound like on vacation, like Cabo.
Bro, he's got the kind of voice that he doesn't even have to say anything.
No, he really don't.
All he just has to do is just say the alphabet.
And then when he hits him with the Spanish, te taco menda. Like, I hate you.
Yeah.
Like
it's
bad enough that you have a deep voice in English. You have a deep voice bilingually. I can't stand your motherfucking ass. Like you. Hey, and
he hits him with that one question, and he doesn't even have to say anything like real good in Spanish. He could just say, "Oh, donde está la biblioteca?" It's like, what the?
Tango el gato, los pantalones.
I know, right?
What did you say? You have an angry cat in your pants.
Say what?
You heard me what I said. Tango el gato, los pantalones.
Tango el gato.
Oh, fuck it.
Laves los manos. Did you just say wash your hands?
No se habla español. Whoa, bro! Like, I'm serious. He sounds like what would happen if I actually took a day off. Is like, I'm going to Cabo San Lucas.
Oh shit!
But we really honestly didn't think. We were not sold. And then even Drew McIntyre, he even said it in his promo with Drew McIntyre on Monday. You told me I should wait for you to win the title and cash in, and then that's what I did. My favorite part was, hey, what you need to do is find a mirror and blame that asshole.
Like, damn.
Damian Priest is a funny motherfucker.
No, Damian Priest is a savage, bro.
He really
is a fucking
savage. That motherfucker is on that next level bullshit. And I love that for him. We weren't sold before WrestleMania when he won the Money in the Bank title. We even said it. It was like, okay, night one obviously is going to be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Night two is supposed to be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. We already knew that Reigns was going over. We was like, oh yeah, Cody was going over. Cody's going to win.
Yeah, we all knew. We were like, Cody's going to win that title.
Yeah, but like, who would win? You know, is Seth Rollins retaining or is CM Punk winning the title? And then I even remember you saying, but what about
Damian Priest?
And we're like,
Damian Priest and the Money in the Bank. Because that was
like,
my first instinct is that he's coming out at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Because that, quite honestly, the perfect time.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't see him winning. We thought he was gonna lose. We even said it.
He even said that,
if he doesn't cash in, he's gonna lose. He's gonna fucking lose.
It was gonna be a failed cash in, and that was gonna be it.
Yep, he was going. Because
Damn
we
it.
also said the reason he didn't want to, we didn't want him to win a title because we didn't want Judgment Day to break up. Judgment Day is hotter than fish grease. I don't know about anybody else.
Man.
Judgment Day is still hotter than fish grease,
Look,
even though they're 2 men down.
Look, Judgment Day is harder than fish grease and battery acid. All right,
you think? And Rhea Ripley's out with an injury, and I need Dominic Mysterio to shave that shit off his face. Okay, before we go,
for real. Said either grow a beard to compliment it or shave that shit off.
That shit. What the? Why is he walking around here like look like Cheech Marin's fucking stunt double?
Said no.
What is that on his lip, dude?
Said no. He looks like a broke 70s porn star. That's what he looks like. Okay. Grow the beard to compliment that, Dominic, or shave that shit off.
Dog, I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready. I didn't know he had that on his face.
But just real quick, I mean, the funniest shit.
Last week he had the Hulk Hogan. Didn't he have the Hulk?
Yeah.
Hogan? With
the shit like the
with the shit on the side. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and shut the fuck up. Like I wasn't
there, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Look here, dude.
And then he comes out with that.
And when Damian Priest came out running with that goddamn Money in the Bank, oh my god, man, that shit was so fucking funny to me.
Sit there, briefcase in the third row.
Said, bruh.
He sit there.
He didn't stop running until he hit the gate. That's the only way he stopped running is because he hit the gate. That was it.
Slammed that shit up again.
Yeah, he slammed that shit right in the goddamn Drew's head.
That shit was all over. Yeah, that shit was over there on Philly. The fuck?
It's always like you can see just Senior Money in the Bank just imprinted on his forehead. He ran into.
Oh my god! It is like I'm cashing in right now. Like
cashing in right now.
You kept saying he was running like he's running from child support.
I said he was running like his student loans was about to get forgiven. He ran like all his child support pay was about to be gone.
But it's like now he's actually, and
now that we see him, he's had.
Why are they trying to bring Carlito into this? Why the fuck are they trying to bring Carlito into goddamn Judgment Day?
I don't know. I don't know.
Listen.
Maybe just trying to find some place for him.
Man,
I don't know.
Put him on SmackDown or something. I'd say put
him with Santos Escobar's group.
Yes. I really cannot wait to see Carlito versus Andrade. We need more Andrade on television.
Match.
We need more Andrade on television. I said it. I'm telling y'all right now, we need more Andrade on television. He ain't even have the CN on Mars. Just put he's stacked. He's stoked. He is I'm serious. That fucking elbow is still my favorite fucking move. Like out of all
that is not gonna lie.
I love that shit. Woo. It's not because I've seen back elbows before. Fucking Chris Jericho does the what would happen if the MAGA crowd got a hold of the back elbow. It's like white people saying bling bling. But so I'm used to back elbows, but fucking the way Andrade does it, it just looks so fun. We need more Andrade on television. Like
absolutely,
I would not mind seeing Andrade versus motherfucking Damian Priest. I really wouldn't.
That would be a great match because neither one of them can have a bad match.
Oh, they can't. Listen, Damian Priest is out there trying to can have good matches with broomsticks, and Andrade can have a good match by himself. Like he doesn't need a blow up doll. It's just in here.
Yeah,
they're wrestling against his own fucking shadow. Would look sexy. That's just we need more Andrade. Like I think we should start doing that every show. We should more Andrade.
We need Andrade.
We need more Andrade on television. I'm telling y'all, that motherfucker, he didn't leave AEW just so we can sit back and catering. Fuck y'all. Y'all need to get him out there because telling you,
man. He needs to be out there. Yes, he needs to be out there.
Yes. Every week that starts with that fucking spinning elbow for me is a great week. Like if I get to see that once a week, I'm good. Like I don't need nothing else. Like I don't even need Adderall after that. Because it's not just the fucking spinning elbow, it's the way he does it. It's like he puts it in like he'll kick you, spins around and hits you in the fucking face with that elbow, and then there's that goddamn moonsault off the top rope thing that he does where he lands and then it does another moonsault. Andrade is I ain't gonna say it. He was wasted on AEW. Like what?
Oh, he was completely wasted on
That
AEW. So look,
motherfucker.
he was in the middle. You remember he was right in the middle of an angle
Yes.
and left.
Yes. Yes. That is like $2,500 fake boobs on a busted out Buick. Like it was not
Exactly.
It was not. It was bad. Like I'm so glad. Like when I saw him come back, I was like, I'm so happy. I'm good now. I think I'm like we need more Andrade on television. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what nickname you give him. I don't care, man. Lo Sombra. Go back to his name, Lo Sombra. Like I would like to hear somebody say back elbow from Lo Sombra. Like I love that motherfucker. We do have new hold on, you.
Oh,
wait
NXT.
a minute. I watched Jade Cargill against Piper Niven. Jade really is learning.
Like I told you, man.
Fast.
I told you, man.
She did some chain wrestling. I wasn't ready for that. I was like, that was power move.
That was her best match I've seen so far from her.
I was not prepared. I was like, oh shit. Because you call me like, hey man, you need to see Jay wrestling. I'm like, no, I didn't. She was wrestling Piper Niven. I was like, Piper Niven. Ooh. And I was like, it's all. And then I went, no, it was a real good fucking match. She actually took bumps. She actually did some power moves. But
she sold everything
she
well.
Sold shit.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. AEW, it's time to sell. I know you. Listen.
Said at the land of no selling, you have to start selling something.
Gotta sell something, man. Y'all gotta sell some pussy to a goddamn troop carrier.
I don't know, sell some popcorn at the stands or something.
Sell something. Like anything. Sell crack to crackheads. I don't care. You know what? Everybody thinks.
I don't know if you want to do that, but hey,
I know every week everybody thinks we slander AEW. We do not slander AEW. We like good wrestling, and nobody's saying otherwise. We just want you motherfuckers to sell something. I ain't never seen a whole company where everybody act like John Moxley.
And then the way the bearing swerve is just,
you know what?
It's criminal.
Every
champion, and it seems like every champion that they have that is just like super.
It's
over when
it's every fucking baby face. Every baby face in AEW are the dumbest bag of hammers I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never seen baby faces this stupid. Like, I mean, for fuck's sake, Stone Cold was a baby face and he just beat the shit out of everybody. He came, you heard broken glass, kick ass, drink beer. Like, what the fuck? Like, it
was a simple formula and it worked.
It damn sure worked. Smash glass, come in, kick ass, drink beer, walk the fuck out the ring. And he was a baby face.
And just throw middle fingers out everywhere. It's like,
oh my
God. Hold up.
Like,
hold up.
He's flicking at everybody like, fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you.
Fuck you, fuck you.
And fuck you while I drink this beer. Like, but
I don't even know you, and fuck you.
We'll get to AEW slander here in a minute. But Jade really looked fucking good. I was surprised. She is wrestling. She's wrestling crisp. She is fucking learning and shit. We gotta.
She's incorporating a lot of different moves now.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Listen, you can tell that time in the performance center is working for real on that girl.
Absolutely.
She is working her ass off.
And then her being paired with Bianca. I mean, hell, that's just only making her better. Jim Cornette,
somebody sent a message into Jim Cornette said that they're like the female road warriors. And I couldn't.
I mean,
now I can't stop.
You can't.
Now I cannot unsee it. I cannot,
because when they had the red on, now it's like I can't unsee it now.
When I saw the boots, I was like, them look like Ahmed Johnson boots. Like we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I have flashbacks. It's like Ahmed Johnson, like
Ahmed Johnson.
But somebody called them the female road warriors. It's like
and now I can't unsee that now.
That looks like it.
And here's the thing: is that I think that when they won the titles at Backlash, I don't think they were supposed to win it at Backlash. I think honestly that they were supposed to kind of go back and forth with Kabuki Warriors a little bit before they get the titles. But that's just me.
Fuck that. That fucking crowd was hotter. That crowder was hotter than a nuclear weapon. If you didn't put them belts on them, they still would have cheered.
All right. That would have been like RVD and John Cena in Philly.
Yes. But see, people in France didn't give a fuck. If the Kabuki Warriors had won, they'd have cheered. If the fucking Bianca Belair win, they won. Them motherfuckers was ready to cheer at anybody. I'm pretty sure there was a guy out there selling beer. They was just cheering at his ass.
They were just cheering for the beer guy, yeah.
And them fucking French people, listen, they put our American asses to shame. I ain't even heard no shit like that at Arrowhead, where the fucking Chiefs play. Them fucking them goddamn French
man. They kept, and when Jey Uso came up, bruh.
Listen. Woo. I know damn well Jey Uso's ass was just like, I ain't never seen no shit like this before. How do you think he felt when he walked out and because they play the first little nose, Jey, main event Jey,
Jey Uso's now in your city,
and then he went to go do like this and fucking
said, of course, naturally
doing it.
Yeah,
I know.
Of course, naturally they all know if when wrestlers come through the crowd, then they're gonna jump up, they're gonna get hyped up and everything. That's cool and great.
If Jey didn't have no sunglasses on, motherfuckers' eyes would have looked like buckwheat. They'd have been like,
I know, right?
Just me. Ooh. Everybody was just me.
Man, I had never seen a crowd like that. I've never seen any.
Oh, we needed Pat
that much energy in a crowd, bro. I've never seen that.
We needed Pat McAfee there. We needed that motherfucker said, but he did say something disrespectful. He's like, the Fireflies belong to me now, and I'm like, hey, Jey, I like you, Jey. Don't fucking say that again. You know who them fucking Fireflies belong to. To you, they're lights, motherfucker. Lights. When we talk about the Bray Wyatt, those are Fireflies, bitch. Get it right. Don't play with us. Like, I almost snapped on Jey. Like, hey, bro, what the fuck did you just say? He said, no, the Fireflies belong to me.
I think that was part of him.
Didn't have to do with fucking Fireflies there, Jey. Don't do that. Don't do that, Jey.
See, I think they're kind of using little things like that, the hints and QR codes and all this other shit like that to kind of bring in
Bo.
Oh God.
Dallas.
Bo Dallas, yes.
You know what? It would be a fitting tribute. It really would, because I mean, there's too much creative talent in that fucking character and everything that he had planned out for that shit. I still have not watched that Bray Wyatt documentary.
Man, it is.
I can't bring myself to do it, man. I can't. Listen.
It's so good.
Remember that this man is still gone. I can't do it. I've tried. I've sat in front of Peacock.
I'm WWE. It is so good.
I can't, man. Listen,
it is so good.
I put it this way: the other day, I had a chance to watch it, and you know what I ended up watching? The Dragunov Walter match from goddamn NXT UK. I wanted to watch one of the most violent, non-bloody matches I ever watched in my life, rather than get my heart ripped the fuck out of my chest and end up crying at the end of it watching Blake. I can't do it. I've tried. I really have. Eventually I will, but it's gonna have to be on one of them days. High. I can't just I can't go in that bitch raw. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's the middle of the afternoon. I had one bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and 2 cups of coffee. I think I'll sit down and watch this shit, and ended up on the damn couch for 5 hours. No, I can't do it, man. I'm trying. I have tried. I really have. I swear to y'all. I don't want nobody thinking that they listening to this going,
oh yeah, it's no more.
You not watch it yet. I've tried to watch it.
It's no more like any more or less heartbreaking than any episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
Listen, because there's never any redemption in those Dark Sides of the Rings, because most of the people they're talking about are dead. You know what I mean? Like, the Benoit thing fucked me up, but it fucked me up when it happened. It really, the reason I could watch the Dark Side of the Ring about Chris Benoit is because I lived through the original thing when it happened. You know, the first days, like, you know, the great Chris Benoit has been found dead. And we were like, oh, wow, here's 3 hours of Raw to celebrate Chris Benoit. And the next day you find out, and he killed everybody in the house. So I was already like, man, fuck this, man. I don't even feel wrestling no more. I'm like, let me get into Oscar winning films. That's what I took my mind off of watching wrestling. I ended up watching Brokeback Mountain and Crash in the same year, which you should never do. Don't ever do that. Even if you like Oscar-winning films, don't watch. That's like watching Schindler's List and Forrest Gump at the same time. The fuck is wrong with you, man? Are you trying to be depressed for the rest of the week? Like the fuck? So it's
I think that's just that is a definite recipe for depression, right there.
Listen, Brokeback Mountain and Crash. Like we saw Brokeback Mountain in the theater. We bought Crash on a DVD because I was like, well, it's nominated for an Oscar. And we went home and watched. I was like, man, fuck you, man. It's like, but man, I'm not watching wrestling. I know. I ain't watching wrestling right now. Fucking, I'm out here.
I tell you, man,
crying like Viola Davis.
That documentary, man, that is a really.
I don't know.
It's good. It's good, man.
I don't know.
I know your apprehensions about it.
No,
I had the same ones. I know, but
Funhouse is on YouTube anymore. I used to love to watch them shits. Now it's like it's not here. I don't know, man.
I'm just saying it's good, man. Just check it out. Just check it out. That's all I'm saying. Is that I know.
It just won't be this week. I'm telling you right now. We're gonna probably start a counter on this show called Thomas Watches the Bray Wyatt documentary. Here's week 1. I'm not doing it. This week, you kiss my ass. It's not happening. Listen, and I'm talking about from right now till next week is a week. I don't know. Like this week is all like it. I'm already I don't want to jump in my pool with all my clothes on. Fuck out of here. Like, no.
So let me ask you something, man. Who do you think is going to win King of the Ring?
All right, so we got
right now Jey Uso.
We got Jey Uso from Raw. Who do we got from SmackDown?
Oh hell, I don't know. I got to look that up real quick. But I'm thinking maybe Jey would win just simply because
it's gonna be Jey. It's gonna be Jey.
Because of that, just that France crowd. Number one, and number two.
Oh fuck yeah!
I think it'll be the good way to bring Jimmy back. Back and bring him babyface.
They gonna get their ass whooped.
To help Jey win King of the Ring.
Let me jump ahead of this. Because this was a report that came out of Frightful, I guess. The reason we have not seen Jacob Fatu on television is the fear that Jacob Fatu is going to outshine Solo Sikoa, which he absolutely does. Because don't get me wrong, I think Solo has a bright future, but the man has the personality of a wet dish rag. Jacob Fatu is energy, anger, and fucking ring presence.
He's just passion. He's straight passion.
Dog, have you ever seen any of his interviews? I'm not even talking about him in the ring.
Yeah.
His fucking interviews. Like I saw one today where he was talking about some dude was asking him, so right now, if we was have a match between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, who you think would win? And Jacob's like, I don't know, man. Because that's the big dog. That he is our chief.
Yeah.
That's why Sika and Alpha came out there and put the necklace on him. I don't know, man. He way up here and I'm way down here. That should tell you how potent fucking Jacob Fatu is. The man's interviews are fucking.
It's just pure passion. It's like, and you feel it.
Good. We're not even talking about somebody that's half-assed. Like, he does a couple of muscle moves. No, Jacob Fatu's fucking ring repertoire. Solo ain't got a chance. He gonna be overshadowed in his own faction because you already got you got Tongaloa and Tama Tonga. Okay, them two motherfuckers are the innovators of just Bullet Club inspired violence. You put Jacob Fatu with that. Who the fuck leads that shit? They gonna look at him like, who are you? Man, if you don't get your little funky ass on some damn where, like, going to forget Solo Sikoa exists. And that's no knock on him because the boy does have some talent. He does.
Because he's good. He's
good, but he ain't their cousin. He is not their cousin. Ooh, fuck no. No. Jacob Fatu coming in the door is going to be a game changer. The shit that boy can do at his weight and his size and with the speed that he can do it, they are really sitting here going, we fucked up. Like, what do you mean we fucked up? We should have probably got Jacob a long time ago, and people would have been used to him when we brought in Tongaloa and Tomatonga. But right now, what the fuck are you gonna do? That boy is going to outshine.
Actually,
they're afraid of him.
Well, not only that. Well, see, here's the thing. I was actually on a live one time under Heals for Life podcast.
Yeah, shout out to them boys.
Yeah, he was on a live, and Zilla Fatu, he did an interview with Zilla Fatu, and Zilla was saying is that the reason that Jacob hasn't gotten into WWE sooner is because of problems he's had with the law.
Hold on, wait a minute. We're talking about the same WWE that has Jimmy Snuka in the goddamn Hall of Fame, right?
Well,
that's that same one, right?
Yeah,
we're talking about the same WWE. That, come on, man. If that was the only thing keeping them there, they're fucking stupid, and that's Vince's fault. The fuck are we?
Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah,
Vince paid.
What he was saying is that his problems with the law is the reason why he hasn't debuted in WWE yet.
Bullshit. I'm sorry.
I don't know though.
I'll say that out loud. My bad. I'll say it again. Bullshit.
That's what he says. So bullshit. I can only.
I'm not saying
with that. Wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying it's bullshit because Vince McMahon paid off a motherfucker because Jimmy Snuka couldn't keep his hands off of a woman. So I don't want to hear that shit. The bar for people entering the WWE is so low, the devil has to go in the basement to triple over, the basement of hell to triple over. The fuck are we? What are we doing right now? I mean, Vince paid off Jimmy Snuka killed a woman. All right, he killed her ass, and he's still in the Hall of Fame. Sonny killed a motherfucker. She's still in the Hall of Fame. But we don't know about.
No, I think she killed like two people, right?
She killed a person. I
thought she killed two.
She injured two people, but she killed a dude. She dead ass killed him. She dead ass.
No, she killed.
She murked him.
I thought she killed two because
injured two.
Both of them like car accidents.
Yeah, it was the same accident. Well, she might have. No, she's only killed one person. But that was that accident. Yeah, she rear-ended one guy, killed him, and his car hit another motherfucker, injured the two people in that car. So, like, Sonny out here putting up GTA numbers. She still got it. Like, she's still in the Hall of Fame. But Jacob Fatu has a criminal record. We don't know. Are you out of your fucking mind?
All right, here we go.
Listen, he got.
All right, here we go. We got Gunther.
Stop. Just stop.
Say Gunther's there.
This is gonna be.
I can't. We gotta wait for Kofi and Rey Mysterio.
It don't matter. Anybody that has next to Gunther is
Jey Uso. Let's see who else. Randy Orton.
Everybody got to go through Gunther, and I don't like their chances. I'm sorry.
It's going to be rough, man.
It's going to
be rough.
It's Gunther, and then there's anybody that Gunther pop in the chest. Like, it's going to be I don't know if people.
No, he's going to slap the shit out of somebody's chest, bro. They're going to come out. They're going to walk out. They're going to walk out looking like fucking Chris Jericho's chest, just all sunk in and shit.
They're just going to be sunk the fuck in. All that shit got to go through Gunther. All of it. I don't care. I love it's just me. Oos, he will chop your nipples off. That boy will chop a tattoo right off your fucking chest. I don't.
So no, he will slap your left nipple onto the right one.
God damn! Like just hearing Gunther's stop. Just
hearing Gunther is just like, oh.
I think the story
it just make you want to grab your chest and just like
because Jimmy's in the semifinals, right?
Yeah.
Who's his next? Who's he up against next?
He is going up against, I think, Gunther. Yep. Yeah, he's going up against Gunther.
It's done. Yep. You can meet your ass right in the parking lot. He about to chop the fuck. He gonna chop a kidney off.
Which I think this.
He really gonna fuck you up.
I don't know. That may be the match where they bring. I don't know. I think this may be the match where Jimmy comes back in because Last time Jimmy is the one that cost him that win. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But here's the thing, though.
I don't know, man.
All I know is one thing, though. Gunther gonna slap the shit out of this chest. That's all I know.
What I'm saying. I don't care who's on the other side of that bracket.
Gunther gonna slap the shit out of his chest.
That's what I'm saying. It does not matter who in the fuck is on the other side of that bracket. Randy Orton's gonna get this work. Rey Mysterio, little ass.
He gonna get that work. I can't remember. No, wait. No.
Bad for Rey. Like, I really do feel bad.
No, he didn't. I think Kofi. No, Gunther went against Kofi and he sunk in Kofi's chest in more.
You know what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm talking about? And Jay gonna be out there. Listen, if he does win, it's gonna be a valiant effort because Gunther gonna put. Listen, you wrestle, you got to go get a pack of lunch. That motherfucker's not playing with you. He just fuck around. Like hold on.
So you going? Said no.
We got to go.
You going against Gunther? You in for it?
You win or lose. It's a long day. It's gonna be
win or lose. You in for a long day. A long day.
If you lose, everybody's gonna understand. If you win, you ain't gonna be able to do shit because your whole fucking chest gonna look like chopped meat. Like,
yeah.
But we gotta go back.
You need to after a match with him, you need to take time off.
You really do. You fucking do. Don't fuck around. But we gotta go back a couple of weeks. Do you remember when Ludwig Kaiser beat the fuck out of Giovanni, whatever the fuck his name is?
Giovanni Vinci.
Dog. I didn't realize how bad that shit was. That
was bad.
Ran from the entrance.
But
he ran from the goddamn entrance and came over and kicked him in the spine.
But bruh,
sometimes you see shit that you ain't. It's not funny like a moment because Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are trying to sell it, but when you look back at it,
it's like Damian Priest running with that Money in the Bank contract.
Oh my god!
It's funny, but it's not supposed to be funny because of the way they're selling. But that's just funny as fuck.
The thing. Damian Priest is 6'7", fucking large Puerto Rican man, right? Louis Kaiser, little ass white dude, looks like he looks like a Bond villain. Like he looks like a Bond villain.
He looks like he looks.
It's a garroted.
He looks like he should be on the front page of the hub. He looks like he should be. He looks like he should be under contract with Vivid.
Oh my!
He looks like he should be. He looks like he should work for Brazzers and not for WWE. Okay.
That motherfucker took a whole 2-block running start and kicked it.
And wow! I just punted this shit. Just
the shit out of it.
And again, it's not funny, but just something about it. It's just fucking hilarious.
Dude, I was not ready for that. Because I had seen it, but I think I was halfway asleep. So I didn't notice it. I was like, okay, there's the breakup of Imperium. All right, whatever. It's the fucking facial expressions.
Yes.
He's like, okay, I'll go. And he's like, I'm leaving again. I'm going to leave. I was like, why you act like that, man? You just kicked a man.
Oh man, yeah.
At least show some goddamn respect, dude. Don't do that. Don't kick him in the head and then right.
It just
get the fuck out of here, man.
A fucking 2-block run.
It's like a block and a half between that damn ramp and where he.
Yeah.
It's like a little kid running up the street and running a block just to punch you in your fucking.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that, man. I wasn't ready for that level of violence, man. I'm sorry.
Move on to NXT, man, because we need to talk about Trick and Lash and
goddamn Obafemi.
and
You know what? Obafemi told Wesley,
damn Femi.
you like a lion. You are like, but I am the mountain. He
Said the mountain that you cannot climb. And funniest thing, every time when he does an interview promo or anything like that, and you hear the who, and who else here? Who? I am the ruler. Who? I am the conqueror. Who?
I'm telling you right now, if the WWE does not do a fucking deal with Disney to use the sound of M'Baku when that man comes on the main fucking roster, they're throwing money away.
Or something.
I can see him standing next to Winston Duke.
Look. And the thing is, and they do the Jabari chant during his matches. And that is
see the WWE.
And that is it's just
oh my goodness. Because and the thing about it is the Jabari tribe is a tribe of gorillas. We get that. We understand it. But I'm sorry. After watching some of the fucking after watching both of them Black Panther films and watching them fucking the way they act, that is no longer an insult.
No.
That just
but just hear it.
Obafemi can fuck you up.
But honestly, that whoo, man, that and seeing him and hearing that when they do that chant and just knowing when Oba's about to pick his ass up and just toss his ass and about to fold his ass like laundry. He's about to fold his ass like laundry.
And that's what I'm saying. I see so many great matches for him on the main roster, but they got WWE need to be talking to the fucking like,
they need to talk to Disney or something.
They're like, hey, Disney,
said, look here,
you on 25% if you let us use that goddamn chant. We don't want the whole movie. We just want the Jabari chant. We want to put it in the theme music. Listen, now there's a difference between Obafemi and goddamn Saba Simba. Okay, Saba Simba was
man.
Saba Simba is what motherfucking McMahon thought of. Well, we know what he thinks about black men.
I don't want to talk about
that.
Saba
Was
Simba.
Tony fucking
look,
Atlas, man.
Look here, man. The way that how you feel about Akeem the African Dream, that's how I feel about Saba Simba. All right. So let's just do this. Let's not talk about Saba Simba. Let's not talk about Saba Simba no more.
No.
Because I'm gonna go off on a.
We don't talk about Saba.
We don't talk about Saba.
No. Start
No.
making it part of the show. Hey, Angry.
And so
who do we not talk about? Saba.
We do not talk about Saba. No.
We don't talk about Saba.
And Trick and Lash. We got Trick and Lash.
Oh
now.
my goodness. Woo. Listen. I like that couple.
I'm loving it. I'm
loving it.
I'm wanting to see it. I'm wanting to see more of it. I like it.
Yeah,
I love it. I want more of it.
They're really dating though, aren't they? Like they're in a.
I think so. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. But as far as NXT says they are dating.
Yeah. They fuck around. You know what'll fuck around and happen? They actually be dating. That would be the craziest thing.
Who knows? They may be.
They would actually. It would. But I mean,
they
make as fuck if they were actually dating.
I mean, they make a nice looking couple.
They really do. They complement each other because he's all swollen.
He's swollen,
whatever, and she's just
he's swollen, sexy, and he's swollen, sexy, and she's thick and sexy.
Yeah,
she thick and sexy.
Now, Natasha, what is it? Nikita Lyons.
Nikita Lyons, yeah.
The girl is in her 20s. I have to remember that. God. I think it's offensive that her finishing maneuver involves her putting that ass in your face. Like I don't appreciate that. I understand somebody like Shawn Michaels is down there helping her.
So look here, man.
That's some shit. I
So
want to
look, we act like
her
we
that.
act like said no, don't we act like not everybody has like some disrespectful pins. I mean, come on,
That's
Gunther.
Gunther's
Let's not
yeah.
forget Gunther has like the most disrespectful roll up after a power bomb pin. Okay,
I don't know because motherfucking Rhea Ripley's is just as
so
bad.
now Rhea Ripley's is
like
is just
mommy's
as
on top sort of deal.
yeah.
But Nikita Lyons does not like. What happens if that girl never washes her ass? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't put all that booty cheeks in somebody's face. The fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? That's just offensive on top of offensive. Like why would you put all that ass in somebody's face?
What if she passes gas though?
Oh my god!
What if she were to pass gas?
Like she does the
Like she lays out and just all of a sudden you just hear
just a little.
Oh. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Not in somebody's face. You can't be. No, man.
Oh my god! Like I want to know who was it that suggested that as our finishing mover? It wasn't Shawn Michaels, obviously. I'm telling you, it wasn't Shawn, but I'm pretty sure it was somebody like Natalia. Like
Maybe. I don't know.
and I'm thinking, Natalia, you could do the same thing. You got to ask. What are you talking about? Like, I know Tyson Smith is still your husband. I get it.
Yeah.
But put them cheeks on somebody. Fucking sharpshooter. Sharpshoot that face in that. You know what I mean? Sharpshoot your ass.
Yeah, she's one that's been totally misused. Just totally misused,
She's
man.
been being misused. But what do you do with her? I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Because I mean,
now I can see her having one run with one of the women's titles. I can't see her beating Becky Lynch, but she might be able to give Bailey some work. And Natalia, a bad girl, Natalia would be like the shit.
yeah,
You know,
she definitely needs to. Because honestly,
one time.
Because let's be honest, Natalia can't have a bad match either.
She really can't. She can't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that Rhea Ripley match was that goddamn great. That wasn't that great.
Well, it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. And wasn't that Ripley? Wasn't that Rhea before she joined Judgment Day, Ripley, or was it afterwards? Because I know she did have a match with Natalia, and it wasn't.
I think it was before. Because I don't ever remember her. I don't ever remember them wrestling after.
I don't know, man. It's. Oh, speaking of which, Nia Jax is still out there, and if they're gonna make themselves a bloodline, how come she's not in it?
She's on SmackDown now, so she may be joining the Bloodline.
She need to join the goddamn bloodline. Hey, put her ass on there. I mean, y'all ain't terrorizing the women's division. The fucking hey, Solo. I know Jacob Fatu might outshine you, but if you bring you bring Nia on there, put it all
bring
on
her in
house.
So you need to bring her in so you can.
I just want to see them Tonga boys fucking around and get the goddamn tag team titles. Them motherfuckers.
Oh my god!
I want to be honest with them against. Like, I would like to see like somebody like Solo and Jacob Fatu against like the Authors of Pain. Just for we got doing that ranking of the matches according to Big E. You know what I mean? Like, 1 star instead of having a star, it's just like baloney. 2 is cotto salami. 3 is a pork chop. You know what I mean? 3 is a pork chop match.
All right.
4 is just a very good steak that's not cooked well. And 5 would be something like big meaty men slapping meat. That's you know what I mean? Like, I want to rank it up. Or we could do something like, like a 1 is 2 guys throwing bologna at each other. 2 is 2 guys hitting each other in the head with sausages.
So 1 would be 2 guys slapping each other in the face with bologna.
Yeah.
2 would be
2 guys slapping
just
themselves in the face with
slapping each other in the face.
Yeah, like breakfast sausages. Yeah, breakfast sausages. 3 would be 2 guys throwing pork chops at each other.
All right.
4 would just be 2 guys in a slaughterhouse throwing, porterhouse steaks at each other. But 5 would be just like 2 guys in a slaughterhouse slapping meat upside each other's heads. Like big ass hams and neck bones and you know what I mean? Like
I was just picturing people throwing porterhouse steaks like ninja stars, just
like we could even make that sound. We can make a that was a 5 meat match. 5 meat match. Meaty men slapping meat. Like I mean, Dave has his fucking stars. I want to have meat. You know what I mean? Like I'm a carnivore. We can call it the carnivore ranking. The Superplex Party carnivore ranking. How good was this match, man? Bruh? That was a 5-star big meaty men slapping meat.
And honestly, I think Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles got a 5-star match from Backlash.
Yes.
Which that surprised me.
That shocked the fuck out of me. That means Cody Rhodes has more 5-star matches than goddamn Kurt Angle. We're never letting that.
And Kurt Angle.
I want you to understand, until Kurt Angle gets back in the ring and has good matches that Dave says, oh my God, these are 5 stars, he will never make up for the fact that John Laurinaitis has 2 of them.
John Laurinaitis.
Johnny Ace has more goddamn 5-star matches than fucking every time.
2 5-star matches.
Every fucking like I want to punch Dave in the mouth just for that. And the only reason he has him is because of the people he was in the goddamn ring with. Masawa, fucking Dr. Death, Steve Williams. What was it, the other one? Kobashi, Kenta Kobashi, and fucking Johnny Ace. Motherfucker, if you want to talk about a motherfucker getting a Grammy for just being in the room singing. You ain't put no bars down.
He's a part.
You ain't playing instruments. Man. You in the back.
So look at man. He's a participation trophy motherfucker.
Son of a bitch. You got 2 5-star matches with Kurt Angle. The fuck out of him off. Anyway, I'm not going down
let's just move on.
Let's just move on, man. But
all right, because
the state of WWE is pretty good. I see that.
I would say, we got some.
We got
the good storytelling.
Cody Rhodes, which oh my God.
And so now this getting prepped and everything for
what is the name of that juice that he puts out that fucking Logan Paul put? Isn't that Prime Energy? That is the nastiest shit I've ever drank. Okay, listen. I was gonna save this until after I moved. Okay. I was going to save this until after I moved because I didn't know whether or not you drank any of this shit. But let me explain.
That's got too much sugar in that shit for me.
Listen, I was moving all of the shit out of my goddamn garage. I was hot. The fucking shit was heavy because I got a bunch of shit in my goddamn garage. I'm putting it in the truck. And all I could find to drink was this one bottle of Prime because my wife had like 5 of them. She's like, oh, it tastes good to me. Here, have some. I have never tasted a 10-pack of ass in fucking liquid form. That is the nastiest. I don't know what they put in it, but it isn't flavor. Okay. I understand it's supposed to put up electrolytes. That shit sound like electrolytes fucked my mouth. Okay. My tonsils are pregnant from electrolytes thanks to that goddamn. That is the nastiest. Come on, man. Listen, I've never put anything in my mouth liquid wise that tasted like that by accident. Okay. I've tasted some shit that was supposed to taste nasty on purpose. Barium, cough syrup, but Prime
castor oil,
fucking Robitussin. Listen, that Prime, dog, I'd rather have a colonoscopy. That's the nastiest. I have never tasted anything like that before. He needs to give me my money back, and I wasn't even the one that bought the shit. Fuck that shit. See, this is why we will never be able to work at the WWE. We might get some press passes, but we're giving out free Prime. Do you got water?
So I'm good.
I just have a glass of water.
He said,
I mean, you
I'm
can
good.
take it. You listen. I'll be like, angry wants one. You don't want one. They got a Sprite or I don't know, gasoline.
They have Optimus Prime. I mean,
bull semen, anything. I'm not drinking that shit anymore. It was the fuck, and they were like, "Well, it's supposed to be chilled." It was chilled. It wasn't chilled enough. That shit should have been Sub-Zeros. Goddamn. What's her name from the fucking Godzilla Kong? Goddamn the ice Shimu. Shimu could have froze that shit and it still wouldn't have tasted good. That was the nastiest ass shit. when I describe the 10-pack of ass, that's what the ass tastes like. I have literally found.
So you have found
the essence
10-pack of ass. The 10-pack of ass flavor.
Dog, it was the whole thing tastes like a 10-pack of ass flavor. Even the bottle looked like 10-pack of ass flavor. That was the nastiest shit I've ever drank. That was nasty by accident. I can see if it was like, you know, this is gonna taste like shit. Okay, I expected it to taste like shit. Oh, look, it tastes like shit. I can spit it out. I was spitting it out when it hit the back of my throat. I don't know how. Like, oh my god. Like, I would rather drink Woo Energy. Fuck you.
Oh god damn.
Horrible. That shit.
God damn.
Woo Energy can't taste any worse than that. It can't. I'm sorry. There's no way Woo Energy tastes worse than that shit. If Woo Energy tastes anything worse than Prime, I don't know why they give it to humans. Like, put that shit together. Maybe it'll be able to people a truck in the fucking apocalypse during the Mad Max time. That shit is nasty. Like, I get it, Logan. You get your money, boo-boo, but fuck you. That's some nasty.
But that shit is nasty.
And I think it was like,
and I'll give you on that.
I don't even know what flavor it was. Like, it was in a
I'll
red
trust your
bottle.
I'll trust your judgment on that one because I don't drink energy drinks.
Listen, that shit, it gave me no energy. It gave me the energy not to drink it anymore. That's how bad it was. It gave me the energy to never wrap my mouth around this shit again. Like, I would much rather drink. I would much rather drink Everclear and Cisco mixed together. I will never touch that shit. Like, let me be out someplace. I'm hot. I'm sweating, and people go, "Hey man, we got some like Gatorade type drinks." Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Gatorade type?
Gatorade type?
Yeah. Gatorade type drinks. Go on, take a look in the thing, and I'll open it up. And this Prime, I promise you, I will drink. I will drink the water off of somebody's lawn. I'm not bullshitting. You know the sprinkler system. The fucking sprinkler system in somebody's yard. I would drink the water off of that shit before I ever drink Prime again. I'm not playing. I would drink a glass of toilet over ice. I would never drink that shit. That's the nastiest. Dog.
But speaking of that and Prime and Logan Paul and Logan Paul and Cody, we got to talk about this whole champion versus champion match that they got coming up for King of the Ring.
It's not going to be title for title, so what fucking difference does it make? The only title is going to be on the fucking line is the Universal Heavyweight Championship. Why? Like, nobody gives a fuck about the U.S. title. No, get that shit to down up your ass or whatever the fuck. Like, they can split the U.S. title.
Well, see, here's the thing. I like the U.S. title. U.S. title is fine. You know, it was.
They
great.
need to put it on Clay. You know who needs the U.S. title badly? Karrion Kross. Because
Kross needs something.
Right now, the hottest thing on him is Sasha, is his wife. Like, even the Authors of Pain are hotter than him. And they're only hot because they're the biggest fucking tag team they got in the goddamn roster. Like, he need a belt. He need a belt around his waist. I don't give a fuck if it's a leather Wrangler belt. He needs something. That man is, listen, that motherfucker is colder than Sub-Zero's booty hole. He is cold. Okay?
Yes.
He's cold.
Just
put a belt on him.
I don't know, because here's the thing. Logan Paul is fine as U.S. champ, but we need more title defenses or something like that. If you're going to make the U.S. title a relevant title.
I mean, Sami Zayn is out there taking penitentiary chances every fucking week. Oh, did you see fucking Chad Gable smack the shit out of Otis?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it when it happened
I know
on
they're
Raw,
friends.
but I saw clips of it on Twitter.
I know they're friends,
Bruh.
but listen, I
Like,
wouldn't even let somebody in a movie smack me that goddamn hard. Like it could be part of the scene. Now in this scene, Thomas, she's gonna come by and smack the shit out of you. She better fucking back off. Like, listen, my mom, the last woman to smack me in my goddamn face was my mother. She's been dead for 4 years. I wish a bitch would. Like, Chad Gable would have fucked up. Like, I would have forgot we are wrestling and this is some acting shit. I'd have beat the fuck out of it. Like, what the fuck?
He was like, pow, said, oh,
hell no.
He would have said, bro, he'd have slapped me out of kayfabe.
Listen, exactly. Like, listen, I could have
slapped me straight out of kayfabe.
Otis is 3 times his fucking size, and you smack the shit. I'd have break my foot off. And hey man, I don't give a fuck if you want this title, dog. I don't care what's going on the television. We'd have had some words going in the back.
You just slapped me out of kayfabe.
We'd have had some words going in the back. As soon as we were around the corner, hey man, why don't you what shit? The
fuck's up with that?
With you? The fuck, bitch. This ain't match.
Said no. As soon as you can get behind that curtain and hit Gorilla. So what the fuck's up with that shit?
You know, Otis was like, hey man, that shit wasn't even funny, man. And Chav's like, I'm sorry. Hey man.
He said, what the fuck's up with that shit?
You better slow that shit down, motherfucker. A pimp smack. What the fuck was that?
He said, you better calm. He said, you better calm your little tiny Kurt Angle looking ass down, bro. You better calm your little ass down.
It was a whole, like, he didn't just, because fucking regular schmegular smack. That shit was smack. Oh no.
No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't like I gotta make it look good, even though we know it's fake.
Yeah. No, it was
but it was like
Chad put his
I gotta smack the shit out you.
I'm gonna smack the shit, dog. I'd have been cool. It's a commercial break. While we walking back in the back, I'd have been talking. Hey man, what the fuck was wrong with you? You could have pulled that shit. The fuck did you smack? My wife and kids out here watching. You smack the shit out of me. Oh well, you know.
No, first thing what happened is that we walking up the ramp, shove, shove your ass right down, motherfucker.
Right behind that curtain. Get your bitch ass out of there.
That's son of a bitch.
Fuck is wrong with
you? You gonna smack me? You gonna smack me?
Smack me?
You gonna smack me, bitch? You gonna smack me?
No, listen. Triple H would have had to hold me back. I'd have been like, hey, look here, Hunter or Paul.
So look, we'd have had there'd be another CM Punk incident back here.
We gonna listen. I'm about to talk a little ass through this goddamn wall. You see how big I am. You see how small he is, right? I'm about to fuck him up. Hey, Paul, get your man, Paul. Paul.
Get your mans.
Get your mans. Get your fucking mans. All right.
Oh,
we gotta do it. You know,
AE-dubs.
Jesus.
So with
okay.
AE-dubs.
All right. I didn't.
So now I haven't.
Go ahead and say it.
Not gonna lie. I've been kind of half-assed. Paid attention to everything.
Why did the
just simply because just only because of just how they've been bearing Swerve.
Why do the Bucks have their own shoes? The Meltzer driver sixes. What the fuck are we doing?
Why? What?
They
have
super kick party fucks and the super kick party threes. Why are we here?
And they have the Reebok pumps.
Hold on.
They have the Reebok pumps on them.
Who asked them to do this? You brought back the fucking Reebok pumps for this.
The Reebok pumps.
For this. For the fucking Young Bucks. First off, Reebok, fuck you. Okay. I have wanted a old school high top pair of fucking Reeboks for a very long time. I'm talking about the ones that came out right before the pumps. I never wanted the pumps. I always thought they were fucking stupid. I'm supposed to inflate this little ball in the front of my goddamn shoe so that my shoe doesn't come off my foot. The fuck kind of shit is that? I was never a pump fan. I was always a fan of the old school goddamn high tops, the ones that had that much soul on them. Like it didn't matter. Like you always felt a foot taller because you actually were in them motherfuckers. Those fucking old Reeboks. I'm still on eBay looking for them motherfuckers. So the fact that Reebok said, yes, we want to partner with AEW. Like, do you not know what wrestling looks like? Like, you got one company over here. You got one company over here. You're going to partner with the company over here and not just partner. Because I can see if Swerve Strickland had some goddamn Reeboks. I can see that.
Yeah, I can understand that because, you know,
got his Reeboks drinking his goddamn Woo energy. Okay, that's fine.
Then I get it. I mean, it makes sense. That's the world champ. World champ. Got to have his own shoes. I get it.
For the fucking Bucks. For the motherfucking Bucks. I hate
the fucking Bucks.
The fucking
motherfucking
not just the motherfucking Bucks.
And they're trying this whole shitty, lame, NWO kind of.
No, they are the NOWO. The no world order. Like
no world order.
No wrestling order.
Like come on. They are the no wrestling order. Yeah.
I really want y'all to understand something. The Bucks thought, because Kazuchika Okada is a star in Japan. Okay, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Only Meltzer marks are going to understand how big of a star Kazuchika Okada was in fucking New Japan. I get that. But he put butts in seats in the Tokyo Dome. The Bucks couldn't put butts in seats with shotguns. Like,
so it's not even
the Bucks couldn't rob you and make you come and sit in their goddamn seats and watch their shit. Like,
so look, not even their own family wants to come and watch them.
Nobody yet. And then, as if not bad enough, they put
got Gretchen in the comments said that
Trump got his own shoe.
Trump got his own shoe, about to design her own.
The transgression fives.
Them T5s, baby.
The thanks for stopping by fours. Like, but they thought that they were going to make this glue world order with Kazuchika Okada, who was a legit star if y'all pushed him right. The Young Bucks, who have, if you don't get the fuck off my television, I'm going to break it or sell it heat. And Jack, nobody gives a fuck about Perry. He's not even Jungle Jack. I didn't like him in the jungle. I didn't like him as a scapegoat. I didn't like him in Japan. I ain't like him in America. I ain't like him in a ring. I ain't like him outside the ring. Jack Perry is not a fucking star. I get it. It's going to hurt people's feelings. I don't care. Jack Perry is the thing when nobody's going.
No. Because here's the thing: when he first went from, he broke away from Dino whatever his name is.
Dino Brontosaurus. What the fuck ever damn name?
So anyway, when he broke away and he turned heel, I thought maybe he'll start becoming interesting. Maybe it's something this heel turn will make him interesting, because as far as what I saw when he was with the tag team with the only interesting one was a giant dino guy in the face, and now I can't even hardly half-ass remember his name. And then
Jack Perry is a mayonnaise sandwich with no bread.
Just all white mayonnaise. Creamy.
It's just all creamy fucking mayonnaise.
All white and creamy.
He's not a fucking star. I know that. Again, this is gonna hurt some people.
No, his dad was a star. His granddad was a star.
Jack Perry is not putting a seat in shit. And any motherfucker that if you listen, if they book you to lose a match to Jack Perry, just quit. Just quit. Like, I think that should be I think that should be the clearest indication for Ricky Starks to leave. If they ever booked Ricky Starks versus Jack Perry and Ricky Starks has to fucking lose to Jack Perry, I think at that point he should leave the ring, give his resignation letter to Tony, pack his shit, and just drive straight to Connecticut, like in one night. Just don't stop at gas. Just I'ma leave.
No, just straight up
go. Just but you're taking
straight up pull.
I don't give a fuck.
No, just straight up pull a Brian Pillman and just say, nah, I'm not doing this, Booker man.
I'm not, dog.
I'm not doing this, Booker man. I'm out.
Like the Bucks have like the EVP thing going, which that's the biggest mistake ever. Kazuchika Okada has a lot of money invested. A lot of money. Okay. Yeah. I heard that fucking Riho was made over $400,000 a year. Yes.
What?
Riho in American dollars made 400 G a year. Something like 65 million yen a year. So if Riho is making 400 G a year, Kazuchika Okada is making quadruple that. I want you to think about that for just a second. We don't know what Mercedes Moné is getting paid. We have no fucking idea.
So no, as far as what she says, she says the rumor is it's somewhere either 8 million or 10 million.
Why?
I don't know. Just for her to come out
and she hasn't wrestled longer. The fuck?
Says she hasn't wrestled. Her promos are just bad. Just bad.
So if she's making 8 to 10 million, and the biggest signee that Tony got was Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is putting up fuck you numbers. He's got to be.
Yeah.
So why in the fuck would you get mad that Triple H said something about grind and didn't mention your dumbass name? Listen, if I'm getting Mercedes Moné a year money, Triple H could call me by my name, and I'm gonna tell him I don't pick up after I only pick up after the first $1,000. Like, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. You got go home every weekend on a private jet money, and you over here. I don't understand the grind, bruv. Bruv, is the money good?
I'm gonna understand the grind, bruv. Just because I want to do this, bruv.
The fuck are we talking about?
It's like, come on, man.
So
like, he wasn't, and
he wasn't even talking about you.
But I will say the biggest waste of money is Mercedes Moné.
But I want you to understand this new super group. Okay, so you have Kazuchika Okada, who is extremely well paid. You have the Young Bucks, who are extremely well paid and completely have the sort of heat that only comes when Shimu comes up and decides to fucking freeze the sky. And you have Jack Perry. Dude, if you told me those four people were coming after me tonight, I would sit out in front of my house with a baseball bat, because I'm pretty sure me by myself alone could fuck the four of them up. Like the fuck, like we're talking about the Flim WO, like Flim WO. Did they really think that this was going to be the hottest angle in AEW this year? The Flim WO.
Apparently so.
Right now.
Apparently so, and the thing about it, it's more like the sick WO, because all of because they all look like they're just
malnourished,
sick and skinny, and just
yes. And this is the big intimidating team. Oh, well, we're EVPs. That's the only intimidation you have. Because when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash showed up, you really felt like they was gonna fuck somebody up. They brought on Hogan, but I mean, they rode that bleach blonde racist donkey till it died. But look at some of the people they had in the NWO. They had Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. They had Buff Bagwell. Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat. Like,
Like they had
real
big
hitters.
Yeah. They
Hitters.
had big heavy hitters.
Yeah, like
And who you got? The only big heavy hitter you got is Okada.
who, and I have to be honest, Okada really looks like he does not understand what the fuck is going on a day to day.
No, Okada just looks like he's just coming in just like
He's just in the ring like, what do you people?
he's like, just what do I got to do for a check today?
It's like, I don't know if Okada's thinking, I could have been on WrestleMania. Like, do you think because he's never talked about the grind. Again, Will Ospreay stupid ass out there. I'm all about the grind, brother. Bruv. I can do the grind, bruv. How do you know he was even talking about your silly British ass?
Right.
You've been fucking talking about Okada. And if you notice, Okada ain't said shit. Not even in Japanese, he ain't said a motherfucking thing. That man collects his check and goes the fuck home. He's like, I do dumb storyline now. I get paid a lot of money. That's all I need. Like, he goes home to Japan every week. Like, they finish filming Wednesday night. He's on a plane Thursday morning. Like, bitch, I'll see you next week. Just text me the shit. I don't need the fuck I gotta sit here and talk to y'all. This is the most non-intimidating, non-threatening group of motherfucking wrestlers ever. This is not a stable.
It's just
This shit is fucked up. And every has to go through them now. Swerve Strickland is getting fucked because of them. Eddie Kingston got fucked because of them. Which, by the way, Eddie fucked up his knee. He's not going to be in the, the anarchy in the arena or fuck around in the fuck around or whatever the fuck. So now they got to find another person because Eddie's out. Eddie is legit injured. His knee is fucked up. So the anarchy in the arena thing is supposed to be on the 28th or some shit. Who they putting in?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
But you got FTR, which I did see the match with
Cash. Heard Cash Wheeler. He's his whole charges now has been dropped, and the whole case has been settled now. So he got.
Can white people ever get arrested for pulling out pew-pews? Can they ever?
He almost did.
He damn near did. So he's free and clear. Yay, whatever.
He's free. Yes.
But okay, so you have Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood, which, by the way, I saw the match with, I guess it's Dax. Dax against Tommy Billington, the nephew of the Dynamite Kid. That boy going places. He need to get the fuck away.
Oh, yeah, he's good. He's
that boy
really good.
He need to get away from that company as fast as possible. Leave.
Yeah,
out.
He needs
right
to
now. Run.
I said he needs to go to NXT.
He need now today. He needs to go. Mike,
so like,
he should leave.
Not now, but like right now.
Right now. Right now. Hey, Tommy, when you hear this, think 4 days ahead. Think 4 days before you and leave. I love the match. I love the fucking match. I absolutely did. And Dax won with Arnett with Tully Blanchard's old fucking finishing maneuver. It's because Tully used to do the slingshot not clothesline, but
slingshot.
He did
slingshot suplex.
The slingshot. He does the slingshot power bomb, which I love. I do. I absolutely love. But Tommy Billington needs to leave.
Absolutely.
You need to get the fuck out. You call me Dynamite Kid. Listen, blow up and leave. You got to go. Get the bruh. You ever seen the Titanic? Tommy
said you got to go.
Gotta go. Listen,
you gotta go.
You're on the dock before the boat leaves. I'm telling you, get off of it. Just leave. He got to go. But
yeah.
So you got FTR. You got Bryan Danielson, who. That's it.
Bryan Danielson, and here's the thing. He's so good in the ring, and
he's come on.
And
he could have taken his victory lap against like having a WrestleMania match against like somebody like Gunther.
Yeah.
We could have. I mean, Bryan Danielson would have been the perfect person to be in the ring with like Cody Rhodes against like Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Yeah.
I mean,
like if you see Bryan Danielson take on Gunther and he beats Gunther, That's believable.
Yes. 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 I love Sami Zayn. Don't get me wrong. I do. But like the US championship would have been on Daniel Bryan's waist by now. Logan Paul would not have survived any a label lock. He just wouldn't have. And the way Triple H is running shit right now, Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan would have had the send off.
He would have. He would have flourished.
Oh my goodness. His send off, he'd have been like, hey, I ain't got but about another year of this shit. He could have gone out, did his announcement. People would have appreciated every match that he had. And I'm pretty sure he would have probably had that final match against somebody like Chad Gable or, wrestler versus wrestler, some technical shit or some, get in the ring with Cody one last time. It was my last time to try to win the title. And it would have just been a glorious fuck. He's going to waste years of his wrestling life in this shit. Oh boy.
And then Mercedes Moné.
Oh,
just a whole
listen.
Just a whole waste.
The past
at this point, just a waste. I'm sorry.
Look, you called her
I called it
version of Cardi B.
Wait. Let me go through my text real quick because I don't want to. Because here's the thing: she's the Temu version of Cardi B. Then it said she was an overpriced escort. She looks like an overpriced escort.
Bruh, hey, listen, we can't. There's nothing wrong with escorts. Nothing wrong with escorts.
I'm just saying,
nothing wrong with ladies of the evening.
I'm saying
but she does look overpriced.
She does looks overpriced.
Overpriced.
And I said she looks like a stripper trying to be a SoundCloud rapper. Yeah.
I think she should have gone back to her old Monet music. Money, doom, doom, doom. Like that would have been. We haven't seen her in we don't deserve this new CEO song until we see her in the ring. So if you're gonna keep coming out here with this shit, go back to the old Monet song. Monet, doom, doom.
And they're pushing so hard for this whole CEO thing, and I don't understand it.
Yo, what the fuck? What?
Like
she's the CEO of AEW. No, she's not. No,
I thought that was Tony Khan. Even though
I could have swore it was Tony Khan. He's the CEO, the owner, the booker, the popcorn maker, the beer runner, the fucking the part-time referee, full-time this. But we are inching ever closer to Tony Khan being an on-screen presence from now on, and I don't like it. This shit has the excitement of two old people finding one Viagra pill.
So
spending the afternoon trying to get it in. Like, I don't mean just metaphorically, I mean literally trying to get it in. It's the whole fucking afternoon. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, grandma, come on.
I almost got it this time.
Almost got it.
I almost got it this time.
The little pill got me up this time, buddy. It's time already now. What the fuck? We're not even getting Dixie Carter as an on-screen personality. We're not. We damn sure ain't getting Eric Bischoff or Vince McMahon.
And I hope he's not trying being this whole babyface good boss, and the old fucks are the.
Oh fuck!
Are the evil?
Oh fuck!
Are the evil bad bosses? But Tony's the good boss. Tony's coming in and he's going to save AEW.
He's pulling the Eric Bischoff. You know that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's pulling Eric Bischoff. Like he's going to be at the Anarchy of the Arena match, and like he'll give a low blow to Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson or whatever the fuck, and he'll be like, "Ha ha! I'm aligning with the guys that supposedly fucked up your neck,
your weak ass neck."
Tony does not have any personality. That's why this is not going to work. Eric Bischoff came off slimy. Vince McMahon came off as a bully. Dixie Carter came off as a damsel in distress. Fucking Billy Corgan comes off as like the fat guy that owns the company. Like, what would happen if Willie Allen got into fucking wrestling and not into his like stepdaughter, that sort of thing? So, and Tony Khan has the motherfucking personality of a unused maxi pad. I'm not making that up. He just has there's nothing exciting about that man. He got punched in the stomach and I ain't give a fuck. He got dropped on his head. I ain't give a fuck. He goes on television with a neck break. I still don't give a fuck. Like, there's nothing.
I think the only thing, I think the main thing Tony Khan knows is he knows where to buy the good cocaine.
I could see him if he dressed
allegedly. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that he looks like he does.
Yeah. But the only way Tony Khan could come off as the evil boss or whatever is if he came off on his Tony Montana shit. Like, you got to channel Tony Montana, buddy. That's the only way. And
we got to stop talking. We got to stop talking about Tony. We got harassment and bullying.
What?
So,
ladies and gentlemen, Tony Khan is the best thing that ever happened to any wrestling. I promise. Are you fucking with me?
Tony Khan's the best.
He's so great. Oh my God, he's intimidating. Like, my tattoos are scared of Tony Khan. You gotta be fucking with me. I swear.
And man,
I'm gonna just talk my shit. We're gonna get cut off.
Did you see? You saw? You check out the Twitter clip that I sent of you of Ryan Nemeth.
Oh my God! Yes. What? I didn't realize that was Nick Nemeth's brother. I was like, Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Nemeth. Nope, that's Nick Nemeth. Fucking goddamn Dolph Ziggler's brother. I forgot. Oh shit, it's the same person. But
he's hilarious.
I was dying.
He's fucking hilarious.
He really the fuck is. Like, why doesn't he wrestle again?
He does wrestle. He does wrestle. He wrestles part-time at AEW. He basically just wrestles just to pay the bills. Basically,
he needs
that's all he says.
Some of that money.
Yeah.
Dude. He needs some of that money. Like, he really needs some of that money.
He does.
That song was better. I'm sorry. I don't care. That was a bit.
No, he said it before. He just pretty much wrestles to pay his bills because he does his comedy. He focuses mostly on doing stand-up comedy.
Go to TNA, man. Stop,
man. And
I'm telling you,
he showed up in TNA. He showed up in TNA as well.
The great and powerful and greatest booker of all time, Tony Khan, is probably going to have to channel Tony Montana. Like, I'm sorry, man. I don't care. I'm sorry. I know it hurts. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. Because you can't
add some more tournaments and some titles.
If he adds one more fucking title, I'm done with this company. I'm not dog.
I don't understand because I'm
doing everything I possibly can to get a fake version of the world heavyweight title from WWE. You know why I don't try to get any titles from AEW? Because I just have to wait.
Because which one is the world title? Which one is the heavyweight title? Because is it the one that Swerve has?
Oh, let's get.
Is it the one? No, or is it the one that Okada has, or is it the one that fucking who has the Continental Breakfast?
Isn't it like Roderick Strong?
Roderick Strong, yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to have a match with Will.
With Osprey.
I need all AEW fans to understand something. We know what y'all are doing, and we're not amused. We're not amused. We know who y'all want to be your world champ, and it ain't Swerve. It's the boy he's with the grind. We know this. So just say it. Can y'all just say it? Just be honest. We know Tony wants it. We know the AEW diehards want it. We know Dave Meltzer has had a hard on ever since Will Ospreay showed up. Poor fucking Swerve Strickland. He done lost Mobile Embassy. He's been beat down two or three times by fucking Kill Switch,
just by
Christian Cage, who.
And just by literally just random ass people.
Random. Just, hey, I showed up. I bought my popcorn. I'm sitting in the front row. I think I'll knock out fucking Swerve Strickland. We know what you people are doing and we're not amused. The fact that y'all are going to make the first black heavyweight champion a transitional champion between Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay is some asshole shit. And don't think we don't notice. I want people to understand we know what y'all are doing. We know. And it ain't funny. I find nothing amusing about the shit. Because y'all loved y'all some Swerve until Will Ospreay sauntered his bitch ass into the goddamn AEW. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I can't wait for Will Ospreay to be the world champion. Of course you can't. And he will be.
Of course, yeah.
And
until just like you said, until Will Ospreay signed, everybody was swerve until I drive.
Yeah,
swerve until I drive.
Yeah, now all of a sudden everybody got better driving records. The fuck out of here with that shit. I'm telling you, I know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and I don't appreciate it. I'm sorry, I don't find anything about that fucking funny. Because if that happens, Swerve, leave. Take your ass back to WWE. You can. Oh God, you're gonna have to bring that up with you, aren't you? I can't imagine that man.
No,
when he drives.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't think he bring Nana.
Why would he?
No, I don't think he bring Nana because
he's gonna bring Nana.
Look here.
Why would he not? Be stupid. Like he could. I mean, he's gonna have the same music. Yeah. He can lead with the same music. He goes back to being Isaiah Swerve Scott, and he can swerve when I drive it. They'll go, and that's the actual prince of some fucking country that we can't find. And he actually is a prince, meaning we're not
in Ghana. He's a prince. He's in Ghana.
Oh, in Ghana. He's a prince in Ghana. So, we don't really pay him. We just give him airtime and we allow him to do his hip hop albums. Like Swerve, I'm telling you, if they pull that shit on you, dog, leave. Fucking leave, man. Don't. I think it's just disrespectful, man. I really honestly do. And I don't like it. You mean to tell me y'all had this all set up to where Swerve Strickland was going to win the world title? He wasn't even a fucking main event on the show that he won the world title on. And the first person y'all have him really feuding with is Christian fucking Cage. The fuck is that?
Yeah.
Where's the top talent? What
happened to the fucking pillars of AEW?
Thank you.
What happened to the Ricky Starks? What happened to fucking?
I think Ricky and motherfucking Swerve should leave if that shit happens. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go out on a limb, and this is exactly what I hope happens. Let them push this bullshit and get the title on Will Ospreay. I think Swerve, I think Ricky Starks, and I do think MJF should just deuces. Deuces, bitches. Like, I'm serious, man, because obviously this is some Dave Meltzer bullshit, man.
It is. I hope that Tony's not trying to unify some of these belts or some shit like that by having Ospreay take on Roger Strong, and then because we know he's gonna win. He's gonna win that inner.
Making him the belt collector.
Yeah, he's gonna win the international title, and then
the crispy chicken title. He's gonna win.
Yeah,
the title.
He's gonna win the.
He'll have another banger match with Okada, bruv. And
right,
and it's just gonna be his way of consolidating all the belts in AEW, just so that he can fuck around and win the world title. And then we all got to sit around and watch Dave Meltzer sprinkle stars on his balls. For what? Like, come on. This is what I'm saying. If they pull that, I think Swerve should leave. Like, has Tony Khan even, you know what I'm saying? Has Tony even acknowledged the significance of Swerve's world title match? I mean, world title victory. Has he acknowledged that AEW
Nope.
had his first black heavyweight champion?
Nope.
And you're
Not
already,
as far as I know, he has not.
you're
He has
already
been.
dimming his shine so that you can fucking put the belt on Will Ospreay. The fuck is that?
Oh no, he's involving himself with the Bucks, and he's involving himself with the Osprey, and he's involving himself with literally everyone but Swerve.
I mean, John Moxley is running around here with the IWGP title. That's a world title. Why is it on your show? Like that, you should never have another title from another company out. Why can't Damian Priest come in there and beat your champion then? If you're gonna do all of that,
Right.
hey, let Damian come in there and wipe the floor with the goddamn Bucks and outshine Swerve because his belt is bigger. Like, what are we doing? You got Chris Jericho running around here with this fake ass fucking
With the FTW belt.
That man gotta go.
And then
that man got to go home. He's got to go
and
home.
you know, Tony, it's bad when the crowd is chanting for somebody to retire. Not that they don't like him, not that he's this, not that no, retire. They want him to retire. They want him to permanently go. Not just lose the match, Tony. Listen to what we are telling you, Tony. Not lose the match. They don't want him to lose the match. They don't want him to leave the building. They don't want him to leave the state. They want him to go the fuck home and stay the fuck home.
No, that is one chant step above please die.
At least they are nice enough to not want to see you dead.
Telling you right now, I mean this sincerely. The day I watch an AEW show where Chris Jericho is wrestling and I hear the chant, please die, Jericho, I promise you, I'm filming wherever I'm at while I pee on myself laughing. Please retire is one step above go die, Jericho. I'm not making this up. You know this.
Please retire is one step.
Death, man. Like what the
one step is like next one is die, Jericho, die,
Jericho.
Because everybody wants him to go home.
Listen, he has get the fuck away from us heat right now.
Yes.
Pretty soon they could be like, we don't want you on the side of the living heat.
Said no.
He gonna be like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah,
bruh. And here's the thing: if he's so wanting to stay on TV, that's all fine and good. Go and announce.
For the love of Pete, please announce.
To announce, or be a timekeeper or a referee, or
sell some popcorn. You can sell some popcorn.
Yeah.
Who would love to see Jericho out there? Jericho flavored popcorn. It tastes like Judas. I don't care, bro. When you get please retire chance.
But when you get please retire,
do you get what you
say? Look, no,
out of the wrestling business.
Say, look, y'all.
They don't want to see you on anybody else's show. They want you to have a show of your own at your house where you are not in your tights. You are just sitting in front of people with microphone. They want you to do your promos by yourself and never release them.
Dog, bro. I have watched wrestling for over 40 years on and off. Never in the entirety of my life, I've never heard that. I've never heard anyone say to please retire. I've heard plenty of times.
Listen, Ric Flair did a match where he had a fucking heart attack and part of his heart died, and they never said please retire to Ric Flair. Oh, okay. Hulk Hogan.
I've heard the boos. I've heard the boos. I've heard the we hate you. I've heard the fuck yous. I've heard all of that. I've heard the die Rocky dies, but never.
Ever heard. We have had all we can take from you. We don't want to see you in another pair of boots or tights. And what in the fuck is he wearing? We got to talk about.
Oh my god!
We got to talk about.
Look,
You got to talk about the shorts, man. Jericho, listen.
What?
Jericho
What?
is he's that guy. He's that guy that he's like Ace in Paid in Full. If I leave the streets and they still gonna love me. No, the answer is no. No.
Jericho,
we will not love you.
Look here. With those shorts on, Jericho looks like that guy on the beach. He looks like that one guy
with big nipples.
He looks like that one guy that just like, I'm the king of the beach. Like he like at one time, like 20, 30 years ago, you know, he was the king of the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's just sad. It's just sad. He's just a sad old man trying to live his glory days.
One of us have ever heard in the entire time we both been watching wrestling. Okay, I've been watching it about 5, maybe 10 years longer than you. Okay, and in your lifetime, in my lifetime, we have never heard an entire fucking arena. I don't give a shit if it was 200 people or 2,000. They were chanting in unison, "Please retire."
Never heard that.
That means they want your next vocation to be nothing. They don't want next time they want to see you is never.
Like the next time they want to see you, they want to see you, like, you know, while walking through Home Depot and say, "Didn't I used to be Chris Jericho?" Like, that's the only time people want to see you. They want to see you.
They don't want your autograph.
They don't want your autograph or nothing like that. They
want your autograph. They do. They want your autograph on your retirement.
Yeah. Say, "Oh, this could be valuable. Here, sign this before you." I know. Like,
have some, please,
like
get out of the wrestling business heat.
Like Chris Jericho looks like he should work at the meat market or someplace in like a grocery store.
They want to see Mickey Rourke as the wrestler again before they see Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Yes, go get out of the profession heat.
Like even Ultimate Warrior never got that shit. And Ultimate Warrior was straight up garbage. And he never got "Please retire." And Ultimate Warrior was even fucking worse.
Shawn Michaels had a bald spot where his hair used to be.
He never got "Please retire."
And Triple H damn near died. They didn't want it. They were like, "I can't believe I'll never see Triple H in a ring again as a wrestler." We was crying and shit. Everybody watching Chris Jericho's like, "I can't wait to never see this motherfucker."
Like, we go, another Chris Jericho match. God damn, didn't this motherfucker wrestle like last week?
All of himself, the learning.
Fuck.
They like,
and this whole
we want to have the learning tree at a nursing home. Fucked up you have to be to get "Please retire." These people are telling you, we want your next vocation to be not in a ring. We don't want you in a boxing ring, a wrestling ring. We don't want you in the Lord of the Rings. We
said, no, look here. And this whole thing of "Please retire." No, it's not even that they don't want him in the ring. They don't want him in the business. They don't want him in the wrestling business. I mean, god damn.
Think about it.
Even other wrestlers that
when
they
Edge
said they wanted him to die.
Retired. Yeah, when Edge retired, it was like, "Thank you, Edge." When fucking Daniel Bryan found out he had to retire, "Thank you, Daniel." Batista was a thank you. Fucking Shawn Michaels was a thank you. Goddamn Triple H was a thank you.
Triple H was a thank you.
Was a thank you. Like Chris Jericho gets, please retire. He don't even get the thank you.
Said no. I think when Chris Jericho will finally announce his retirement, he won't get thank you. He'll get thank God.
Or about time.
About motherfucking time. About fucking time. That's what he'll get.
God.
Oh my God.
Entire chance. That is the wildest fucking thing I have ever. I've never seen.
And the thing is, and it didn't happen just once.
No, it keeps happening.
It keeps happening every fucking week.
He's like, I've got a new storyline. I can't wait to hear it. No,
please retire.
Please retire.
Please retire.
But I'm calling myself the learning tree. Please, is that learning tree in the parking lot?
Said, do you need to learn how to retire? That's what I think you need to learn. You need to learn. You need to learn how to let go, Chris, because your body sure did.
Calling it the Jericho vortex. They're like, then get swept away with it and retire. Damn it. Dog.
Chris, you gotta go.
Catching the hint for shit. That motherfucker is tone deaf. Like Chris is. I know Chris hears that. I know he does. He's my age. I know his hearing is not that fucking far gone. I know that motherfucker hears people yelling, "Please retire!" before he even gets to the ring. They ain't even seen the Judas no more. Like I think when they took away Judas, that's pretty much it. They were like,
that was it. They was like, we got no use for you no more.
We got nothing. Like
because the only good part about you was your song when you came out, and then
nobody wanted to see you wrestle. Nobody gave a fuck that you like when he won the AEW championship the first time. People were like, yeah, Chris Jericho. He won the FTW child. It's like, oh God, Chris Jericho.
Like Chris.
They don't want him in the building. They don't want him in the business. They can't. Hey, if you got to go to K Jewelers to get a ring, bitch, we don't want you to do that.
Who the fuck gets please retire?
Fucking Dominic Mysterio gets booed. You get please.
You said if Dominic gets booed, you get just leave, go. Nobody wants you here. Say, we want him here, but we just don't like him. But we don't want you here.
Don't want you here. We are desperately hoping you find something.
Said maybe one day
to do.
Said, baby, we keep chanting, please retire. Maybe one day. One day, you'll show up on a fucking Dynamite and say,
to get the fuck out. When they start chanting,
I've heard the things. I've heard everybody saying the things.
I should retire. Duh. Dog. I cannot wait till it gets to get the fuck out. Because you know it's coming. It obviously people are gonna look at each other and go, obviously he ain't hearing us.
So he's
really not hearing us. Okay, so we gonna try this.
Okay, just
get the fuck out.
Said this motherfucker not catching a hint, huh? Oh, I see this motherfucker not catching a hint. We need to step this shit up. All right. Go the fuck home. Go the fuck home.
Get the fuck out.
That's eventually it's gonna get to. It's like, go the fuck home.
Have an FTW side that says, fuck the wrestling business, Jericho.
Then the FTW champ's not gonna stand. It's gonna stand for fuck this wrestling shit.
I don't think this motherfucker hearing this. You think this motherfucker hearing? No, I don't think you hearing this.
Oh,
Let's try another chant. Okay.
oh, this motherfucker think we joking. Oh, he must think we playing.
You gonna see somebody go make a fucking, they gonna make an actual belt that's gonna look like the FTW title. It's gonna say the GF,
Say,
GTFO. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out championship.
Or the GTFH, go the fuck home.
Go the fuck home title.
They gonna pass this shit around like a goddamn beach ball.
Here you go. Tony can make another. He can make another. He make another tournament, and the tournament be for the go the fuck home title.
Gonna be in it is fucking Jericho,
and the only person in it would be Jericho for the go the fuck home title.
Oh my god! And they're gonna have a fucking graph, like a tournament graph. It's only gonna be one person.
It'll be just Jericho. And the other side, Jericho.
The winner of the go to fuck home title is
and I can see just fucking for shits and giggles, fucking Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross. You're like, I wonder who's gonna win this big match tonight.
Nobody. It's gonna be Jericho. Been trying to get this motherfucker to hit. He's gotta go.
Oh,
Oh my god. They gonna tell him. They gonna make him learn.
my god.
They gonna make him learn. They be like, hey man, you obviously
So look at
I can't wait for him to come down the aisle, and then you know how people had them signs, right? It's gonna be the sign that they hide.
so,
And it's gonna be,
and it'll be that one sign, and then soon as they see Chris Jericho, soon as they see Chris, it'll be a whole bunch of signs of please retire.
Oh, I can see.
Go the fuck home.
Hold on, I can see if everybody bought one letter, and it was a whole section of people, and it just spells out for 1 second. All they have to
retire.
it literally it either has
said,
please retire or
Just
get
a whole.
or go to fuck home.
I can see a whole section.
Oh my god!
Just a whole section of and a whole each row having letters, and everyone just say, please retire, please retire, please retire, please retire, please retire, all the way to the front.
The front
And the people say it, and the people sit at ringside, holding up signs.
Oh my god! I could imagine seeing that shit too. Somebody they get like a crowd of people. Everybody comes in. Like you got people. Oh, it's just a G. Who's it for? Don't worry about it. You see another person come in with an O on the other side. Oh, don't worry about it. It's for somebody else. And they're all sitting in the same section. And as soon as Jericho hits the ring, he's looking at the hard cam, and all of them put them letters up all at once for about 1 second, because that's all it takes is just 1 second. It just says "Go the fuck home."
And I can see everybody just kind of, and everybody sitting there, turning behind and say, "You got,
huh?
Yeah, you got yours. You got
ready,
yours.
ready.
You ready? All right." So,
and then you hear,
and you say, "How we gonna do this?" We're gonna do it in a wave. Who's gonna start? Person in the front starts, and then we're just gonna go up like that. So, all right. So just you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a count. You just have to keep watch. Keep watching the person in front of you.
first row, please retire.
First row.
Second
First
row,
please retire.
get out.
Second row, please
Third
retire.
row.
Third, please retire.
Fourth row says "Go to fuck."
It's like a whole domino effect of everything going up to the top row. Please retire.
Oh my god, I can see that. I can fucking see that.
Oh my
Seriously,
god!
like, because he's not getting it hit.
No,
Jericho thinks he's doing. This is the part that I don't like about this.
and he thinks
Jericho
he's doing
really
something.
thinks he's doing something.
He thinks
really does.
he really does. He thinks he's doing something. Like
How
he
tone
thinks he's
deaf do you have to fucking be?
he thinks he's putting asses in seats.
Yeah, on WWE.
For WWE. Yeah.
every time he's wrestling.
He's putting asses in seats for WWE, for TNA, for NWA. He's putting asses in seats in every ass of AEW.
People are like, "Hey, man, you can watch that NWA Power. We can get tickets."
But I got these AEW tickets though. Yeah, but I got these AEW tickets though.
They're like,
yeah,
hey, no.
But Chris Jericho gonna be
Chris
there.
Jericho wrestling, dog. Like,
I'll be at NWA. But
hey, man, I'm gonna go to NWA Power. They $35 plus I can bring my OB. This is BYOB.
This is BYOB there.
Like, hey, Jericho put asses in seats. Yes, in other companies.
In
the
NXT.
moment they see, listen, there's motherfuckers on
seats in NXT.
Oh my God, there's motherfuckers that know he's wrestling on Wednesday that they will show up at an NXT taping on Tuesday. Like
For real.
Like, wait a minute, but you had a chance to go see AEW and Jack. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Who's the wrestlers in this place? I just need to know who they are. Well, that person's Olafemi and that's Trick Williams. He's the champ. Okay, good. They can wrestle, right? Yeah, of course. They're fucking on NXT. Is a developmental. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, why are you asking all these questions? Because I had tickets to AEW tomorrow, and I'm not going. Why? Chris Jericho's wrestling.
Because Chris Jericho's going to be there. Oh, I got you.
Never mind. Got you.
We got you.
Got you. You don't have to worry about saying please retire around here. We get it. Do you know Chris?
We're running a new promotion that if you bought an AEW tickets, we'll refund you. We'll give you a credit, so we'll give you a hat. We'll comp you some merch. You bring your AEW ticket, we'll comp you merch.
If you order the AEW ticket and you can show that you pay for it, we will comp you.
We'll comp you some merch
and give you whatever ticket to NXT.
And whatever you can get from the concession stand.
Oh, we have an NXT scrambler. If you can show that you pay for an AEW ticket, you can get the equivalent amount of merch down at NXT. You pay full price for the ticket, and then you pay full price for the NXT ticket, and you get all the merch that you can afford. That you can bring in an AEW ticket. Man, I went to AEW, man. Here.
So look at, man, they gave me this whole big bag of merch. I even got a backstage pass.
I met Latasha Lyons and the door.
So look at, I met Nikita Lyons. I met Lash Legend. But hell, Obafemi. I met Obafemi. He was there.
Obafemi gave me his towel after he sweated all over it. It's better to go ahead. All right, but we gotta end this show.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I fucking love talking wrestling, man. I do. I absolutely love talking wrestling. I love talking wrestling with Angry's ass because he's just as fucking nutty as I am. Our hearts are heavy, but this is what Tony wanted us to do, and
so we dedicate this show to Tony.
Yeah, we are going to try to put out a show that would make Tony proud. So I hope we did that.
Put out a show that Tony would have enjoyed.
Oh.
He'd love to comment on.
Or he'd have been in here. We'd have brought Tony's ass up in here because we were recording a podcast. Tony would have been in this one. I'm pretty sure he'd have had some Chris Jericho jokes his damn self. So that's how Tony was. That's how Tony always will be. And if you are in need, if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like nobody can, you can't talk to anybody, your pain is so much that you feel like you're embracing the darkness, dial 988 from any phone. That is the Suicide and Crisis Helpline. It is there. I have used it. I have used it. I have spoken to somebody when I didn't feel like I could talk to anybody. Reach out to your friends, reach out to your family. Please connect. Please make sure you are connecting with someone. And please know that you are not alone. You are not alone. When I do post this on the YouTube channel, you will see a picture of Tony's profile on TikTok before his wife took it down. It's a video that I did for him. So it will be on the end of this episode. And like I said, you guys are not alone. You have friends, you have family, whether it's wrestling, any sports, whether it's crocheting, you have people that love you. I love Angry. Angry knows this. And I know Angry loves me. I know if I ever needed Angry, I could reach out to him any time of day and night, and I could reach him. He could do the same for me. Connections are the greatest thing that we can make to fight depression, anxiety, loneliness, and that darkness. And like I have said on more than one occasions, you are not alone. There is a hand that is reaching out to you in the darkness. And I think from now on, we are going to do our damnedest, whether it's just the two of us in this room recording a podcast or doing live streams or whatever. We are going to do our utter damnedest to put on a show that will make our friend, our brother, our friend brother, our wrestling partner, Anthony Brooks, aka Tony, proud. And to his wife Laura and their two sons, if you ever need us, please reach out. And just know that your husband was loved by both myself and Angry. He never came on this show without having something really good to say, something funny to say. He laughed with us. He talked wrestling with us, and we will never forget that. So dial 988. It is the Suicide and Crisis Helpline. If you need help, please reach out to someone and let them know. And let's always try to be that hand in the darkness. And let's do it in Tony's name. So, Angry, I love you, man. Don't ever think otherwise. I love the fuck out of you. And you,
I love you too, brother.
You
love
are
you too.
And you always know, man. You always know. Angry's had my phone number probably almost as long as pretty much anybody. I think there was one other person who we don't talk about anymore who's had it a little bit longer, but Angry's had my phone number since fucking, I don't know, maybe 6 months after I got on TikTok. So that's how close we are. And I never want there to be a time that we go off air without saying thank you for listening to two raving lunatics talk about wrestling. And to Tony, you're one of the good ones, man. You always have been, and you always will be in our hearts. Rest easy, my friend. We will talk to you guys in a little bit. Peace. If you or someone you love is in crisis, please dial 988 for the Suicide and Crisis Helpline. And remember, you are not alone.